Good evening. I'm Police Tinsley. Police say a father and son stalked an elderly housekeeper and killed her to try and cash out on a fraudulent $1 million insurance policy. Dion Anglin is first on Fox 4 News with how the plot unraveled. Dion.
Well, Clarice, a very wide and complicated case investigation, but police say they have solved the murder of 72-year-old Anita Fox, the first homicide in more than 20 years in this city. And they say the case is part of a larger federal investigation involving a scheme, a deadly scheme, to profit from insurance fraud. Police say two men, a Houston area father and son, are responsible for the murder of 72-year-old Anita Fox. Last September, she was bludgeoned and stabbed inside the Colleyville home of her employer, where she worked as a housekeeper.
They followed her for a few days to determine her habits and looking for the right time to carry out the murder. They chose to harm her while she was working at a residence located on a secluded dead-end street in Colleyville. After brutally murdering Miss Fox, the two suspects immediately drove back to the Houston area.
Investigators say Gerard Gorman, who was the focus of this initial suspect sketch from a witness account, is the person who actually killed Fox. They say he is now dead from natural causes. Police say his son, 26-year-old Bernard Gorman, drove the truck they were in that day and waited outside. He was arrested today in Polk County, Florida. Police are not being specific about how the suspected killers knew Fox, but they say the motive was a fraudulent insurance policy worth at least $1 million.
We believe that they had a connection to an insurance policy that was issued on Miss Fox, and their intent was to kill her and somehow collect from the proceeds of that money. I mean, their motive was greed.
Well, police say there are three things that were very key in identifying these two suspects. That initial sketch from a witness account, also a license plate from a picture of the truck. Now, someone, they say, noticed this truck several times in the days leading up to the murder because they were following her around. They say that the person who snapped the picture thought it was suspicious and caught that license plate number. And then also they say the discovery of that fraudulent life insurance policy. All of those things kind of weaved this case together, wove things together so that they could come back to these two suspects who are from the Houston area. Clarice,
Lots of elements to this, Dion. Are police saying how the $1 million insurance policy came about?
Well, we asked that question in many different ways, and what they keep saying is that that part of the case is being handled by federal authorities. They say that how she was selected and targeted by someone who took out this fraudulent policy on her, that's part of the larger scheme that federal investigators are looking into. But they also say there's a part in this arrest warrant affidavit that points out that Gerard Gorman and another person, an unnamed person, were paying $700 each per month to maintain this policy.
So then are police thinking that more than just the two suspects are involved in this?
Yes, they say that there are others that are being looked at on the federal level, but they are confident that they have the two people responsible for the murder in this city.
All right, Dion, good work. Thank you very much.